What's up guys, Rado here, and today, after a month or so, give and take, I don't know, I'm finally back with another video, but this time it's not a toy review. Trust me, it is not a toy review. We are doing my top 10 favorite Bandai figures. So this list is going to be of my top 10 favorite Godzilla Bandai figures. They could be Mecha-King series, Bandai Movie Monster series, vintage, Bandai. If it has Bandai or related to Bandai in the name, it's on this list. So I had a very hard time picking the figures out for this list, except number one, because number one was obvious. This is mostly based on recency bias, because I'm not really good at forming opinions. So if I like something, I'm just gonna say I like it. So if you don't like the figures I put on this list, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Just make your own. So yeah, let's get this video started with number 10. Alright, for number 10, we have the MechaG Bandai Movie Monster Destroyer. I like this figure a lot. This figure is cool. I got him at G-Fest 2022, I believe. And this is my favorite Destroyer figure, or vinyl figure. I just like the paint job, the sculpt. I think it's at its best here, even though I'm pretty sure it hasn't changed from the previous releases, but I just like this one. Pink tag is really cool. And yeah, there's a tag right there, Destroyer. And yeah, I really like the sculpt. The sculpt is cool, pose, nice, paint, pretty cool. I really like this figure. This figure is number 10 on my list. So pretty simple right there. So let's move on to number 9. Alright, for number 9, we have a pretty sentimental figure. This is my first Bandai Purple Tag Hedora 1971. This figure is very special to me. This one's not really recency bias, but more of my life bias. I got this figure, I believe, sometime in 2016 or 2017, and it kickstarted my love for Hedora, believe it or not. If you don't believe it, and this is when I actually liked Hedora before the 50th anniversary, whatever. So I love this figure, and you can tell because of how much I used it to play the clip in the corner.
Oh no, I know what that means.
Yeah, anyway, so that's why I really like this figure. This figure's really cool. I do have a tag one in much better condition, but this is my original copy. So I have lots of sentimental value for this figure. I'm never going to get rid of it. Never, never, never. So yeah, that is my number 9 pick, Bandai Purple Tag Hedora. So let's move on to number 8.
The Shin Godzilla statue in Japan as a figure.
Alright guys, for number 8, we have the Godzilla statue in Japan as a figure. I love this figure. This figure is awesome. I got this at G-Fest 2022 for $45. Yeah, $45 from Radioactive Toys. And I'm glad I got this figure. This figure is really, really cool. I like the pose, and I like how it's based on the statue in Japan. Thank you, Louis Duran. And yeah, I'm glad I got this figure, and glad I didn't pay $80 for it, and then like 2 weeks later got it in the Godzilla store for $25, but damn, that's just me. Anyways, yep, this figure's pretty cool. I like the pose. Tag is pretty cool. There's a tag. Boom. And yeah, number 8 on the list. So let's move on to number 7. Alright, for number 7, I had to move the camera really far back because there's a really big figure. We got the Bandai Vintage 8-inch Mecha-King Ghidorah. He is Ginormous, like Gimornus, dude. This thing is definitely not 8 inches. It's 8-inch scale, I believe. I don't really care. But it's definitely like 11, 12 inches tall. But I really like this figure. It's not as good as the Forever one, but I'm not paying $450 for a tag Forever one. I got this at G-Fest 2022, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'm probably mistaken, but oh well. If you know the true answer, correct me in the comments. This figure is really cool. Paid a little bit more than I should have, but I don't care. It's G-Fest, whatever. Got the tag with it too. So yeah, really cool figure. Really like the sculpt. Yeah, very glad to have it. So that's number 7. Let's move on to number 6. Alright, for number 6, we have the unanimous favorite of most Godzilla collectors around there growing up, when I wasn't a Godzilla fan, but whatever. We have Godzilla 1974 from the Movie Monster series. I got this figure from my good friends Nate and Anthony at Kaiju Days at G-Fest 2023 for, I believe, $120, I believe. A little much, but that's okay. G-Fest again. Most of these figures are actually G-Fest buys, I realized that. Actually, everything up until now has been a G-Fest buy. Kind of crazy, huh? So yeah, I got the tag. Very, very cool figure. Apparently, he was worth a lot, and then now he's not as much as he used to be, but he's still quite a lot. But yeah, having him with tag is pretty cool. Definitely one I tried to get for a long time, but I always stick with the 75 Toys Dream Project one because that's the one I had for a long time. So, we got number 6, Godzilla 1974. Moving on to number 5. Alright, for number 5, we have the Bandai 8-inch Godzilla 2002. The new one just came out actually, ironically, and I will do a tour review on that, I hope. We'll see. Maybe, we'll see. But this is the 8-inch version. The 8-inch version, I think, is a little bit better, but I really like it. The head sculpt up there, really accurate. I like the pose he gives you dead on. You can't really see because I'm going to hit the board in the back, but I like the, he's like, whatever. Yep, got the tag, and I believe I got this from a Kaiju Days in 2022. So thank you, Nate and Anthony, for this figure. It's really cool. I really like this figure. That's why he is at number 5. Yeah, can't wait to compare him or put him with the new 6-inch Movie Monster Series one that just came out. So yeah, number 5 is Godzilla 2002 8-inch. Moving on to number 4. Alright, for number 4 we have another P Bandai Godzilla figure, even though I did not even mention one yet, but whatever. Anyways, we got the P Bandai Mecha-Godzilla 1974. Again, another GFest buy. Got this at GFest 2023, I believe. Got this from, I believe, also had to be Radioactive Toys. There it is. So yeah, very cool figure. Paid a little bit more. Again, I think I have a habit of overpaying for P Bandai figures, but whatever, I don't really care. So yeah, this is a really cool figure. I like the pose, the paint job. It's pretty cool. I don't know why the teeth are clear. That's kind of weird to me, but not a big deal. And his face is like a little weird up here, but I think that's just with everyone. Here's his tag. I have it taped just so it doesn't fall because the P Bandai tags have a thing with falling out the top loader. So yeah, I really like this guy. He's really awesome. Number 4 spot on the list. So let's move on to number 3. Alright, for number 3 we got another big figure. This is the Bandai 8-inch Kaiser Ghidorah. Basically a Godzilla collector's dream to have this figure. Everyone wants to have this figure at some point compared now to that crappy 6-inch one, but it is a really cool toy. I have a rubber band on my legs so they don't keep spreading as it stays on the shelf, so I'm just keeping that on forever. I really don't care. But the paint job is awesome. The pose, I mean, standard Kaiser Ghidorah. I like the heads that have each different like head positions and mouths open at different ranges, I guess. The horns are really cool, and mine does have the tag right here. I got this for Christmas in, I believe, 2022, so thank you to my mother and father. So yep, number 3 on the list, Bandai 8-inch Kaiser Ghidorah. Let's move on to number 2. We're almost there. Alright, number 2, if you can guess it again, it's another, guess what, GFest buy. Wow, this whole list has been comprised of GFest buys except the last one we just did. So this is the Bandai Taiwan exclusive Shin Godzilla in all translucent purple. I got this from, I believe, what to be is Brandon Shields' table at GFest this year, actually. It was in my haul video. I've been looking for this figure for a long time. Me and my friend Epic Toxie, we've been wanting this figure for a long time, and I'm glad I got it for the price I paid for. I paid $55 for mine and Ethan's, so yeah, definitely better than $150 or whatever people are paying for this figure nowadays. But I'm super glad to have it. Definitely an awesome grail figure of mine that I'm glad I got this year. So yeah, number 2 spot. Let's move on to number 1, the big one. Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for, number 1. What is my number 1 favorite Bandai figure as of right now? I'll tell you, it is the Bandai Exilion. This thing is awesome. Like, it's so cool that I could slap it off the screen right now. Don't like that figure. That figure is not number 1. In fact, number 1 is actually the P Bandai Showa King Ghidorah poster color version. This figure is so awesome and cool that just it being on the screen is awesome and cool. The paint job is great. I mean, there's a little spotty on the teeth. The sculpt is really good. It's much better than that new 6-inch one they're making for the P Bandai, but if you want this version, I suggest now's a great time to get it. It's not that expensive now, but I definitely did pay a lot for it, but we're not going to talk about that in this video because we don't care. Awesome figure. The paint job is awesome. The tag, it's just standard P Bandai tag. Pretty cool. I like the gold like cracking through the blue paint, but yeah, #1 spot for me on the top 10 Godzilla figure list. So yeah, let's close out this video with like, I don't know, a big collage if we can even fit everything on here. So let's give it a try. Alright guys, I tried my best to get all the figures back on screen, but yeah, this is my top 10 favorite Bandai Godzilla figures right here, all 10 of them. Oh, and Exillion, but whoever cares. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Been wanting to do a video like this for a long time. Definitely gonna be outdated in the future video. This video will be outdated. Don't know what to tell you. My opinions changed pretty quickly, and it was hard to even pick these 10 figures, but I did it, so tried my best. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Comment, like, subscribe, something like that. Go watch Epic Toxie video, something like that, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. My 7-year, I believe, YouTube anniversary is coming up at the end of the month, so maybe I'll do a cool video for that. Maybe I'll just do another tour review. I don't know. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye. Bye. Bye.